Good morning, students. Today we have a video demonstration regarding the topic testis. Testis, as you all know, it is a male gonad. The main function of testis is to produce the sperm and helps in the secretion of testosterone. Testis is present in the scrotal sac. Now we will see the in situ how it is present inside the human body. This is the spermatic cord. This structure is the spermatic cord and this structure is testis. This outer covering, this is the scrotum. So the testis is present inside the scrotum. This is the scrotal sac. It is present inside the scrotum and it is hanged by this structure. This structure is called as the spermatic cord. Now just a brief about scrotum. What is scrotum? It is an outpouching from the lower part of anterior abdominal wall. The lower part of anterior abdominal wall, it gives an outpouching. This outpouching is called as scrotum. The scrotum is divided into two halves. This one is the left half and another side is the right half, and they both are separated by midline raphe. This one is the right testis and this one is the left testis. As you can all see that scrotum has some layers. Outside it is skin. Then we have the external spermatic fascia, cremasteric fascia and internal spermatic fascia, and then we have inside the testis. The testis wholly is covered by this layer. You can see this layer. This is called as tunica vaginalis. This is called as tunica vaginalis. When we remove the tunica vaginalis, inside we will see the tunica albuginea and vasculosa on a section, and we will see the gross features of the testis. On comparing both the testis, there is a slight difference between the testis. The left testis is comparatively at a lower level than the right testis. Why it is so? Because the left spermatic cord is comparatively longer than the right spermatic cord. That is why the left testis and the left scrotum, they are comparatively at a lower level than the right side. Now we are removing the testis from the spermatic cord. We have taken the testis from the spermatic cord. We have removed the testis from cadaver. This one is the left testis and this is the right testis. This whole layer is the tunica vaginalis. We have incised the tunica vaginalis to take the testis out. This oval structure, this is the testis, and behind the testis this structure is called as epididymis. This is testis and this structure is called epididymis. The testis is a oval shaped structure. Oval shaped structure, it is hanged by the spermatic cord. This structure is spermatic cord. Now this is the upper pole of testis. This is the upper pole of testis, which is lying very close to the head of epididymis. This is head of epididymis and this is the upper pole of testis. The testis has two poles. This is the upper pole as well as this is the lower pole. Upper pole and lower pole. Close to the upper pole we have the head of epididymis, and upper pole gives attachment to the spermatic cord. Upper pole, it is present where? It is present where the spermatic cord is present. So this is the spermatic cord and this is the upper pole. Upper pole, lower pole. It has two borders. This one is anterior border, which is lying anteriorly, and close to the epididymis, the inside it is present. This is the posterior border. So it has two borders. One is anterior border, one is the posterior border, and two surfaces. This is the medial surface and this one is the lateral surface. So it has two borders, two surfaces and two poles. Two poles are upper pole and lower pole. Two surfaces are medial surface and lateral surface. Two borders are anterior border and posterior border. This is the head of epididymis, this is the body of epididymis, and below we have the tail which continues as vas deferens or the ductus deferens. Head, body and tail which continues as the vas deferens. Now how to identify the side of testis, whether it is of left side or right side. Keep the upper pole up, lower pole down, anterior border and posterior border. Now this structure, this is called as sinus of epididymis. It is present posteriorly and laterally. It is facing laterally. Where it is facing? It is facing laterally. It is present close to the posterior border on the lateral surface. This sinus of epididymis you can see from the lateral surface, not from the medial surface. On the medial surface there is no sinus present, whereas on the lateral surface we can appreciate the sinus of epididymis. So this is of left side. This is upper pole close to the hair of epididymis. This is the lower pole. This is the anterior border, posterior border. The sinus, it should face laterally. This is the lateral surface. This is the posterior border. This is epididymis. So this should face laterally. This is present on the between the posterior border and the epididymis, on the seen from the lateral surface, not seen on the medial surface. This is the spermatic cord. You people know the coverings of spermatic cord. Spermatic cord has coverings. Outer one is called external spermatic fascia. Then we have cremasteric fascia, internal spermatic fascia. Then we have contents. This structure is called vas deferens. This bluish structures, this is the pampiniform plexus of veins. This is the testis of left side. Now this is the testis of right side. We open the tunica vaginalis. This is the upper pole of testis. This is lower pole, anterior border and posterior border. On the medial surface you cannot appreciate any sinus, whereas the sinus can be seen on the lateral surface. So it should be directed laterally. It is seen on the lateral surface. This is epididymis. So this is of right side testis. Epididymis has head, body and tail which continues as vas deferens.